This is going to go down as one of the strangest places to review the Philips Satin Perfect Epilator, but thanks to Irene I'm out of power for about a week, so this is my entertainment to do a review here for Amazon. Let me just show you a little bit what comes in the box. There is the Epilator itself, a cleaning brush, a storage bag, set of directions, and a fairly long power cord that this can be used to charge the Epilator, and it charges in about an hour, or it can be used to operate the Epilator if you run out of battery. There are several features that you should know about. It has 2 speeds, and you turn it on, speed 1, lower, speed 2, and off. So on speed, highest speed, lower speed, and off. You also saw there was a light here, which you can use this to see some of the finer hairs. The head is ceramic. It has ceramic tweezers. It has a removable head. Whoops, sorry, that's the removable head here, which is washable. You can rinse that, and you use the brush to clean out the tweezers here. As you also saw, there's a removable top here. If I can get it off. And this is, the directions say this is for more experienced users because it gets closer to the skin. It doesn't pull the skin tight to help with the hair removal, so you have to do that automatically. This is actually, I find that this is a more effective way, but if you're new to epilation, I would definitely start with a regular head. I'm now going to demonstrate how to use the Epilator. I've already epilated my legs, so it's not going to actually be pulling any hairs now. But you turn it on, and for the faster speed for larger areas, slower speed for more sensitive areas, you put it perpendicular and in the direction of your hair growth, just as you would with shaving. So you put it on your skin and draw it very slowly up. Notice how I'm tightening my skin here ahead of it. You also can do it to the side if you wish. And then twice turns it off. A lot of people will want to know how much it hurts, especially if you are doing it the first time. I would say that it depends on the amount of hair growth you have at any point. It's anywhere from a sting to more of a wincing pain. It never even gets to the point where your eyes water. I know that I had problems doing my underarms. I took one for the team and had to test it that way. Doing underarms is difficult because you have to stretch it without having an extra hand free, and if you have skin tags, as I do on one arm, it looks like a little bit of an angry rash afterwards, but it's still, even with it catching the skin in there, it wasn't bad. And my other underarm, which does not have skin tags on it at all, was actually even less, I felt less pain than I did on the heavier growth of the hair. Make sure that you have at least 1/8 of an inch of hair growth. You'll have to wait. I may have underestimated the first time I used it. Maybe 1/4 of an inch is better, or if you think it's 1/4 of an inch, that's better. You will sometimes break off the hairs if they're not long enough, and you can tell if you've done that because you can feel the stubble the next day. After you finish, I use a toner on my legs. They say to use non-alcohol toner. That's a little tough. Witch hazel is recommended. I use Clinique toner number 2. That is alcohol-based, and it doesn't sting at all. But if I tried that on my underarms and it actually did sting. You also have to make several passes on your skin. It's not a one-time bring it up sort of epilator. You do have to, go over several passes. Sometimes you may have to go in different directions to catch the hair. You slow it down when you hit your knees so that you don't, with the different bony structures here, you have time to move it around. You'll see that the head is a little curved here, which makes it very easy for going up the chin. I also want to show you what happens if you press too hard with it. So I'm going up. It slows the speed down automatically. which I found to be a nice feature. The epilation will last anywhere between 2 and 4 weeks depending on how fast your hairs grow and how well you epilate it to begin with. The pain gets less the second time around, and that's because the tips of the hairs are a little finer. They're not coarse the way they are when they've been shaved, and it just catches them and pulls them out a little bit easier. I think part of it is also getting used to how it feels, because it is a little startling at first. This is a hair removal system that takes out the hair from the roots, so you're basically plucking your hairs en masse, so you should expect the discomfort that you normally would feel with that. Actually, I love this epilator. It's a really nice, solid, cordless epilator that fits nicely in my hand. I'm going to be using this instead of my razor.